Hi Cancer, so this is your family reading. So I've just kind of oftentimes noticed that when it comes to a lot of tarot readers on YouTube or online, they do just a lot of love readings. And I think that family connections and friendships and other things are just as important. So I wanted to do a tarot reading on where your family life is. So keep in mind as well, Cancer, that this is a general reading and this will not resonate for every single Cancer out there. Also, I do want to just say that this is a timeless reading, and I like to believe that whenever you come across this reading is when it's meant for you. So let's get started, Cancer. So I'm going to pull from the Animal Spirit deck to kind of hone in on the family member or the people that my Cancers are dealing with. So what family member is Cancer dealing with? Main collective of Cancer. What family member is Cancer dealing with? Okay. Okay, Cancer. So I'm already going to just, right off the bat, I'm already feeling some energy here. One of the things that I'm already picking up for some of my Cancers is that you're dealing with a person, Cancer, that makes you feel small, makes you feel almost insignificant. Like this person might be a little bit of a control freak, or a person who is, who acts like the man of the house, essentially. It feels like a very masculine energy from this elk, but it feels like this is your energy, Cancer. It's more of a softer feeling to it. It's more of a graceful feeling. While this one's more harsh, rigid, strong, while you're more soft. It's almost like the yin and yang feeling. This person has a strong will and has a sense of, like, a strong sense of what they see as right and wrong, right? Like this person is very big on their morals and they judge you if you go outside of that bracket of their morals, right? So I'm sensing for some of you guys, this could be like a father figure or a brother or somebody who just likes to take charge in the family. Somebody who likes to feel like they are important. This is the type of person who can belittle others around them in order to feel better about themselves. This type of person as well is somebody I feel like that could be like this person just gets stuck in a rut. Like this person has a routine and they don't like it to be broken. And if that's not the case, then it's like this person doesn't like it when plans don't go the way they expect it to. It's like this person has to have a plan, or this person has to have things go a specific way. And if it doesn't, they get very angry. And it almost feels like Cancer, some of you guys might be keeping quiet. Kind of try to get out of this person's way. You always try to not rock the boat with this person. I feel like you're very passive when it comes to this individual. And this person has a tendency of walking all over you to the point where it's starting to become toxic and it's starting to affect even your health. I'm sensing for some of my Cancers. So whoever this is, for some of you, this can be a spouse that you married and have children with, and this can be how they can treat you and their children. Again, this is a general reading, so take whatever resonates. If this is resonating so far, just whoever this family member is, just insert them to this person, right? To the elk, to the placement that I'm sensing. So let's pull some cards, some tarot cards, and hone in further into this energy. So what person is my Cancer dealing with when it comes to family? So we have the Fool, the Three of Swords, Page of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Strength card, the Magician. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. The Four of Swords, and then the World card. And then, yeah. So, what I'm already picking up from my Cancers is some of you guys have decided to invest in something new or to start something new. And for some of you guys, this individual has caused a lot of hurt and pain in your life. And because of that, it's caused some of my Cancers to kind of close themselves off emotionally. And it feels like there's something that my Cancer just cannot let go of. And it requires you guys to take, like, it requires you to have strength in the situation, which I feel like you guys can have a tendency of not showing so much how much this person could hurt you in a way. You're not letting this person stop you, though. It feels almost like I have a sense that some of my Cancers just have like a surge of energy, something that tells you that enough is enough. Like, I'm feeling like for some of my Cancers, you guys are starting to grow a backbone, or you're starting to allow yourselves to essentially not be so much pushed over. It seems like you guys have thought and weighted things out. You guys, I also am sensing, have had ideas about how you perceive the world. And for some of you guys, you perceive the world in a negative way, probably because of what this person could be telling you. You could deal with an individual who just really has a tendency of blaming everybody and everything around them. For some of you guys, you could have this person you're dealing with could like even be against everything the government is doing, which, I mean, that's a whole other topic, but I'm just saying for some of you guys that this person's very much so into conspiracy theories, but they're very narrow-minded with conspiracy theories. It's like this person acts open-minded, but this person's quite stubborn and just very hard to really get along with. If you don't quite agree with this person gets very defensive pretty quickly. Like, this person identifies with their beliefs very strongly. And for some of my Cancers, you guys are learning to just, like, there's pain here, there's hurt here, but you're still trying to just move forward, you know? It really feels like that. So let's clarify the Fool card. So we have the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Emperor, and then we have the Queen of Cups. So what I'm picking up here, what I am picking up here, Cancer, is it feels like you are aware that your home life isn't to how you hoped it would be, or it isn't to you're not. There's things that you wish you could change about your family, and you feel kind of stuck with how this person is almost. It's almost like you just kind of stopped playing into this person a little bit, but it feels like there's a lot of promise that you're trying to do here, Cancer. It feels like you're wanting to grow and expand, and you're emotionally invested in something new. You're emotionally invested in whether that's, again, business, specific family adventures, or just your own personal growth. There's something that you're focusing on, but it requires you to essentially it requires you to basically have to learn to heal, because it feels like for some of my Cancers, you guys haven't felt happy in a long time. It feels like you've always been upset. You've always, like, there's just some kind of ache, some kind of wound that you just can't quite scratch. It just feels like there's something there that's bothering you. And it's mostly because you feel like, in a way, like you hope for a better tomorrow, but in your mind it feels like it's not happening, or it's not happening fast enough for you. What's happening here is you're having to learn to let go of all the negative emotions that this person has placed upon you, that this person has made you believe. It's almost like I'm also sensing like this person always tries to take, like, has like that, it's so weird, I don't know why, but for some of you guys, and this is not going to resonate for every Cancer, all right, but you could deal with a person who's like obsessed with like doomsday or something. Like they could like keep food, like cans of food. Like this person could be kind of considered a hoarder. Like they have everything basically essentially ready to survive an apocalypse. For some of you guys, you're dealing with a person who most people would look at as a nutcase. And that could be like your father or somebody in your family, like an uncle or something. But it just feels like there's somebody that has always filled your head with, it doesn't matter what you try to achieve in life or what you try to do, like life's always going to be miserable, or always, like this person always have convinced you to look at things in a negative way, and you have absorbed that, and now you just look at things from a pessimistic lens, Cancer. And I think that that's something that you're going to have to break out of, because what's happening is you're just focusing on what went wrong. You're not focusing on what went right. And that's where your emotions, I think, are. There's like some form of disappointment that some of my Cancers have experienced. And due to that, it has caused some of you guys to really believe that you can't, that you're not all right, you know, if that makes sense. It feels kind of like you're just, you feel like you have to be strong in order to gain something from other people. Like you feel like you have to contribute to others in order to be loved. Like you have beliefs, you have negative thoughts that you're not good enough, that you have to prove your worth to people, because I feel like this person has drilled that either into your mind at a young age, that you need to essentially prove yourself in order to be valuable or in order to be lovable. And that's something that has been installed into this person. It's like this person just doesn't question their beliefs or question where their beliefs came from. That's a key word. This person never questioned where their beliefs came from, which I feel like for a lot of you guys has been something that's been passed down for generations, or something that's been passed down from their parents to you, or however. But I'm just feeling that this person just doesn't really see things from a positive lens either. And it's like that's how this person has influenced you guys. So when I think about the Magician, I think that what is happening for some of you guys is, because here we have that Five of Cups, and then we have the Five of Cups here. In order for you to manifest what you truly want, you have to learn to let go of how you view the world, and let go of how let go of those negative emotions, and that's going to help transform you, Cancer. Whatever, it's almost like a past disappointment, or there's just something there that has caused some of you guys to really feel kind of not so much stuck, but you just don't see your potential. Let's put it like that. And I think what's happening is you are hesitant to make a decision because you don't know what's out there. For some of you guys, this person could feel in your head how scary the world is. I don't know why, but I'm just really sensing like this could be like a parent or somebody that you've dealt with at a young age that has scared you about the world. Like this person's talked about how the world is so unsafe, and don't trust strangers, and don't do this and don't do that. It's like you have anxiety, Cancer. It feels like that. Because it almost feels like you view the world in such a negative way, and it's not true. But you're having to learn to let that go. You're having to learn to let go of the anxiety that you have built up when it comes to this world. It's like this person has filled your head with not really lies, but just misconceptions of how people can really be. This person could only talk about the negative about people. It just kind of feels that way. It just feels like, Cancer, this person has impacted and shaped the way you view the world. That's how big of an impact this person has had on you. And it's like this person just they feed off of that in a way. It's like that makes them feel important, to feel like, you know, to know that you are listening to them, and to like, they just like to have a sense of control. This person doesn't like to feel out of control. When this person does, they panic in a way. They kind of will do anything in their power to kind of go back on top. This is the type of person that's like, it's a dog eat dog world. Like, it feels like this person would say something like that, or something similar to that. It just really feels like you're dealing with a person who just, like I said, is paranoid. Just feels like this is a very paranoid person. And I think return made you a little paranoid, Cancer, and made you a little bit flighty in a way too, where you're scared to really be seen. You're really scared to really put yourself out there, because you view the world as unsafe, or you view the world as unfair, right? So I'm going to start closing this reading down, and I'm going to pull angels and ancestor cards. So what lessons is Cancer and this person, and Cancer and this family member meant to learn? What lessons was Cancer and this family member meant to learn? I don't know why, it just feels like a weird, just like a really weird energy with this person. Just feels like this person can be a little, I wouldn't say like this just seems like a type of person that would also have firearms, you know, like guns and just like food storage. I don't know why, I just keep feeling like this person is just like really high-strung, uptight, laughs at people. Like this person can kind of belittle others for not knowing specific things. It just feels like this person just can be very judgmental, if that makes sense. So we have Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. And then we have Knight, be brave and honest. Then we have the High Priestess, harness mystic powers. And then we have Fire Guardian, ignite your passion. And then we also have Shaman, trust in higher forces. So, what I'm getting here for you, Cancer, essentially the lesson that you're learning with this person, whether it's a father figure, an uncle, a brother, like a sibling, it doesn't really matter. I'm just sensing it's more of a masculine energy, but it can be a woman. Doesn't really matter. But essentially, Cancer, you're learning to have to harness that intuitive side of you. I feel like this person has tried to make you codependent on them and for your decision making. I feel like you have this person telling you what you should and shouldn't do in life, and that's caused a lot of you guys to not even know what you want to do anymore. You know, it's like some of you guys feel very lost, like you don't know what to do with your life because you've always been told what to do, and a part of you've always wanted to go for certain things, but you feel like this parent or this person would disapprove, so it caused a lot of you to just forget about it and not really do it or change anything. And that's where you're going to have to figure out what it is that you truly want, make the plan and focus on achieving it, and just being honest with yourself, and also learning to be brave by standing up to this person, or by just not allowing this person to impact your life or impede your life in the way that they have. You know, setting boundaries with this person, and setting boundaries with yourself, making sure that this person is not trying to sway you from the path that the divine is trying to put you on. It's like this is a lesson for both of you, and for this person, I feel like their lesson is to learn to relax, not to take life so seriously, because I feel like this person takes life a little too seriously, and this person thinks that their point of view is the be all end all. Like, this person's my way or the highway. This person's stubborn and rigid, and this person's gonna have to learn to be flexible in life. And if this person continuously becomes rigid and stays rigid, eventually this person will snap, and they will have to learn to heal and have to learn to work through those issues. because I feel like this person has it in their mind that they have to be right and they cannot be wrong. And this person will put people down just to prove that they're right and you're wrong. So you have to learn to be very careful with this individual when you're around this person, but allow this person to be who they are, because I'm sensing that this person is very stubborn and probably will never change. And I think that for whoever I'm tapping into, if you're resonating with all of this, you probably also would agree that that would be the case, that this person really isn't really willing to change. And that's okay. But learning to find it within yourself, they are them, now who am I? Learning to figure out who you are. And that's the lesson that this is, Cancer, is essentially learning about who you are, what makes you happy, and what ignites that passion inside of you. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. Good luck with everything. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great, wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.